Okay, so it continues the Neuro Sama kind of saga, I guess, over on Bluesky, which I think needs like a new term or something. It needs to be a new term coined, being like Neuro Sama derangement syndrome, because it gets pretty crazy, right? Especially over on Bluesky, with the amount of stuff that people are saying towards the creator, Vedal, which we've been covering the past couple of days. Now, if you guys don't remember, we covered obviously this post where essentially someone said that yeah, Vedal deserves the same treatment as Elon Musk and Sam Altman deserve, and then in a separate tweet they go, Sam Altman needs the Gold D. Roger treatment, obviously suggesting the fact that Vedal also needs the same treatment. If you don't know what happened to him, it wasn't good. It literally happens in the first like page of One Piece. So if you want to go see what exactly happened to Gold D. Roger, then definitely go take a look at that. But yeah, you guys can probably guess what happened to him. And well, yeah, it is pretty crazy that some people are going this far, especially over just an AI VTuber, you know, kind of thing, which I thought was quite funny. And many people have obviously been calling out this behavior because it is pretty unhinged at the end of the day, right? There's been so many things, right, that people do not like on the internet. And, you know, maybe you don't like something, maybe I don't like something or whatever. And it is very easy just to kind of go like, okay, anyways, and just move on with my day. But obviously these people feel the need to, I guess, drag people like Vedal through the mud and, yeah, obviously say they're going to do some pretty horrible stuff, or say that they want some pretty horrible stuff to happen to him, all over him creating a VTuber and being successful, right? Because I think a lot of it is due to, you know, people being jealous. I don't think even this is a full-on kind of anti-AI sentiment. I don't think this is people that are so anti-AI that they want people to die over it, right? I think it is partially people being jealous that they've been so successful, especially with Neuro Sama, right? So I think obviously it is extremely cringe to see, and we've had even more posts as well. For example, like this one saying like Neuro Sama is demon tech, which yeah, again, as I said, I don't know if I need to call like a priest or something to come in and exercise Neuro Sama, but I think it is pretty crazy how many people are kind of, I guess, saying this kind of stuff and just looking incredibly weird and unhinged. I think this doesn't really help in terms of how you look on the internet, right? But it seems that there's been some more comments as well, which you guys have actually been leaving underneath my replies and things. Someone saying, I found more, and here you go, here's some of the other ones as well, saying there are just too many things about the Neurosama project that rub me the wrong way. I swear it's only AI/tech bros that are pumping it up. And yeah, so obviously there seems to be a big conspiracy going on, being like Neurosama is like this big vessel for AI and tech bros to really kind of show you that AI is good or whatever. And that is the true reason behind Neurosama, and not just because it's just some dude that decided, hey, I want to make an AI VTuber, right? I think it is pretty stupid. And yeah, obviously they say only AI and tech bros are pumping it up. And I don't think that is the case, right? I think if you look at the entirety of the swarm and the entirety of people that enjoy Neurosama, I think that it is a very, very mixed. So some people obviously, yes, do like AI and things like that, but also there's a lot of people who actually don't like AI but make an exception for Neurosama, and that's a big issue. I say big issue, that's a big issue that these people have, which obviously contradicts stuff like these statements saying it's only AI and tech bros, when it's not actually only them, when other people are also saying in these posts that there are people that for some reason you know, break their AI morals or whatever whenever it comes to neuro, which I think is fine, by the way, but obviously some people have been calling that out over on Bluesky, which I think is quite funny. And you got other things here saying, I think that's half true. Any solo streams, especially coding, are just 100% tech bros. The collabs, however, are just so much advertising. I think any moderator for these channels can agree, because the banning is immense. Selling out your community is just that easy, I guess. They said truth there for sure, which again, I don't understand at all. I don't think that's the case, but okay. And obviously as well, here's another one saying, working, oh yeah, also this person, the same person that was suggesting that, you know, Sam Altman and Elon Musk and also Vedal deserve the Gold D. Roger treatment. Someone said, working with racists and neo-Nazis, what are these claims, bro? And that's another post that they were essentially claiming was the fact that Vedal works with racists and neo-Nazis. And yeah, they commented underneath saying, collaborating with Fillion, who justified the killing of George Floyd at the hands of police officers, who, yeah, that just did not happen. It's one of these other things that I think people completely take out of context too. We did actually look at this clip with the Cha-Cha Your V-Mum situation, as obviously we were saying, like, hey, if you are a filial fan and you didn't know that their humor can be a little bit edgy like this, take a look at this joke. And obviously it was a joke about George Floyd, but she's not justifying the killing of George Floyd. She's literally making a joke, which I think, yeah, at the end of the day, it's another one of those Cha-Cha Your V-Mum situations where it's like some people hate it, some people won't, and I think that's about it. They say, but you're going to go around replies, name searching critics, and giving fellatio to an AI shitbox and its loser creator. Go pound some sand. Which again, I don't know exactly what they meant there, but that is pretty crazy, right? And I think it is pretty funny that they're trying to suggest that Vedal is working with racists and neo-Nazis because Fillion made one joke about George Floyd, which I think is pretty insane, right? And again, you can always see as well the fact that they're saying, they brought up one kind of instance of this happening and nothing else, right? Everybody always goes off one small instance that has happened, and they never show you multiple instances of this happening at all. And I do think it is a little bit odd, right? And yeah, obviously Fillion is still away, by the way. I do want to make a separate video about that, talking about where exactly she is, because obviously she is kind of loosely I guess related to this Vedal stuff that is going on, and of course the Cha-Cha Your V-Mum situation. But she hasn't been around through any of this because she's been on hiatus at the moment doing her ARG thing while people are, kind of trying to figure that out while she's been away, which has been absolutely amazing. But yeah, it seems like these people over on Bluesky will just continue to spread whatever they think will essentially affect the look of Vedal and Neuro Sama as a stream. Obviously, at the end of the day, as I said, I do think this is a mix of people that are anti-AI and also just jealous of the success of Vedal and Neuro Sama with the hype train records which they hit, because of course they hit some absolutely incredible achievements this year. And of course there's always going to be people that are going to be angry, jealous, and of course that jealousy is probably going to be turned up a notch, especially if it is Neuro Sama, because they're going to get angry at the AI VTuber because they think, oh, okay, the AI is done better than me, so I'm going to get angry because I'm jealous of them, right? So of course that's going to turn things up a notch. People are going to get a little bit more crazy with it, and we're starting to see that now with obviously the Gold D Roger treatment, and also the stuff with Demon Tech. There's also another post, if you guys didn't see it, that we covered the other day, where they also said that Vedal should be arrested for fraud, which I thought was pretty insane. And again, I thought it was quite funny to see some of these posts, because damn, bro, they hate Vedal so much over there, and I don't think he wants to be making a Bluesky account anytime soon, because these people are absolutely unhinged. And yeah, I do think it is a little bit odd, right? But yeah, I mean, that is essentially all there is for this situation. Let me know down in the comments if, you guys think anything about this. I just want to know if you have any thoughts or feelings about this. And yeah, I mean, also as well, if you find any more screenshots like this that you want me to cover, just, put it in the replies to one of these posts, or in my Discord, or, in my messages over on Twitter. And I will cover them because, again, there seems to be quite a lot. It's quite worrying. There is actually quite a lot of these messages floating around on Bluesky. It isn't just these ones. It's just that I haven't really done, even more looking, right? I haven't looked even further into, the amount of messages that have come their way. These are just some of the ones that I picked out that were at the very top of the kind of feeds and things. So, maybe I'll do a little bit more digging and see if there's anything else that I can find. But yeah, as I said, that's about all I got for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, go over to GameStop, use my code Kaza, get 10% off. Again, they got a ton of really cool stuff over there. Definitely recommend checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.